And here we are again for another round of Ask Us Anything. You can use the comment section while you're watching the video to ask us anything you'd like, or make any comments. Can't always promise we'll answer every question, but we'll do our best.
I feel stupid. You know what we should have done?
What's that?
Grab some leftover questions from last week that we missed. I have a question. Do I look fat in this shirt? Does this make me look fat? That's my first question.
No, but it does make your Monday plans look interesting.
Is this ask each other anything?
Yes.
Kind of defeats the purpose.
I do like your sort of Monday motivation, though.
Yes. Coffee till cocktails, except for me. I don't know if I'm ever going to drink ever again.
I do want to point something out. Maybe it's just me and my age, but, we're in a world where everybody likes to abbreviate everything. The word until only has one L. So if we're trying to make the word shorter, why are we adding an L to it?
I don't know. Shouldn't it be like an apostrophe, like a little tick? What is that, an apostrophe thing?
Yes.
And then TIL?
A
question for Target.
It should just be TIL, because if it's TILL, it's like tilling soil.
Oh, right, yes. What the shirt really should say is that Mandy day drinks.
No, never. I'm not drinking ever again after this weekend. But to ask, maybe your question is, where'd you get that shirt, Target?
Okay.
It's my favorite.
I'll start out by asking you guys a couple questions.
Sure.
Last week when we did this, we centered a lot on like morning habits and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So one question somebody asked me to ask you guys is, do you guys get up and shower in the morning before the show or after the show? Do you give yourself enough time to do that?
I'm an evening shower. I don't shower in the morning ever.
Yeah, I do either or. Some nights before bed. Try not to shower that often, honestly, this time of year.
Dries your skin out.
Yes. And the thing is, my skin is darker than hers. Ash is visible on me. And the more you shower, the less moisture in your skin. Although I have an LED lighted shower head that is like literally being on a dance floor.
Really?
And so it's powered by the water running through it. And I like to shower in that particular bathroom because with the lights off, it's the coolest shower experience in the world.
What kind of spaceship do you live in?
I know.
What is this?
I'm jealous. I just have a massaging shower head.
It was like $40 on Amazon. It's the coolest thing ever. And the lights change from red to blue to purple to yellow. And yeah.
I got Micah checking in and wants to know, what's your favorite place to eat?
Oh, my. Well, gosh, I have several favorite places. You want to go first or you want me to go?
I just had two of the best meals of my life in the last week and a half. The first one was at Nunzio's, where I had the steak Sinatra. Yes. And then Longhorn Steakhouse over on State Street. I just ate there on Friday night. Like, I had this, like, Parmesan crumbled thing on my steak, and it was wonderful. But the Nunzio's Steak Sinatra changed my life.
Yeah. I still have to think the best steak in town is at Alchemy. They have a bone-in ribeye. And they've changed sometimes the way that they present it, but the thing is given a bath the night before in garlic. And so when they serve it over like a mountain of cauliflower, roasted cauliflower. And so when the steak sits on top of that, all those steak juices run into that cauliflower. It is, oh my gosh, it's one of the best meals I've ever had. I just can't have it that often because I believe it's like 40 ounces of meat.
So it's 9 in the morning. Where's your favorite place to eat breakfast?
Oh.
Gil's Diner in, I guess it's technically McChesney Park. I've never been to Johnny Pancakes, so I still want to try Johnny Pancakes.
That's really good. That's really good. Also the Potato Shack. I love Potato Shack.
I hear that's my choice right there.
Yeah. That's mine. That's mine.
I should stop there. It's on my way home. It's on your way home, too.
It sure is.
Yeah.
All right. So going back to a little bit about your morning routines, what's the least amount of sleep either of you have come in here on and worked? Least amount of sleep?
For me, it's probably like 4 hours.
I've been in here before with none.
None?
Well, my favorite thing in the world to do is to go to concerts. And unfortunately, bands don't always like to play this area on a Friday or a Saturday night. And some bands I just will refuse to miss the opportunity to see. And so I'll just make that sacrifice. And I'll usually take a friend who'll drive home. So I'll get like a car nap.
Sometimes I think I'm better than when I don't have a lot of sleep. Especially if it's like 2 hours, because you wake up and you're already alert because you feel like you're going to be late for work. And that kind of drives you to get through the rest of the morning.
It's funny that you think that, because the people around you don't. But if you feel you're doing fine, great. Know that.
Well, okay. If we're gonna do that, he never comes in the day after a concert. He'll always take the next day off. So for you to say you come in here with no sleep, that's a lie.
I said I used to.
Okay,
See,
okay.
That's the luxury that comes with having been here for 22 years.
Now he just doesn't come in.
I plan my vacation days around concerts.
Mandy, you know what you need? Spaceship shower. That's what you need. You need the spaceship shower that Steve Shannon has.
No, Anna plans vacations around my vacations. Oh, Mandy's taking a day off. I should probably take the day off right before her, and then take the day off when she comes back from work, so I'm not here.
I will shoot a video of my next shower. You'll want one, believe me.
Okay.
We're currently giving away a trip to go see Bruno Mars on our website, 97zokonline.com.
Only 2 days left, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, before you finish that question, if you just joined us, this is Steve and Mandy's Ask Us Anything. So whatever you would like to ask us, you can use the comment section to give us your question.
So if either of you were eligible to win this concert and you were unable to take a significant other, who would you take with you?
Either my son. Wait, you said relative or significant other?
Significant other.
Either my son Tanner or my best friend Stephanie.
I would probably take my favorite concert going friend is Queer Eye. Used to be a regular guest on the show. He's a big live music lover like me, and he's so fun to be around. I would probably take John. Yeah.
Stacy checking in wants to know best concert ever.
Really? Okay.
That's going to take you a while, I feel like.
Well, no, I can give you one right off the bat, okay? If you've never seen, and unfortunately this opportunity will never present itself again, but seeing Prince in concert is one of the most incredible things. And for me, too, this particular concert was at the Allstate Arena. It was 3 nights in a row. I'm a member of his fan club, so we had an opportunity to buy tickets before anybody else. I got second row seats. But during the show, when Prince was doing a solo thing, being a drummer, I really respected his drummer at that particular tour was John Blackwell. And I met John Blackwell during that break. He was down underneath the stage, and so we were really close. And he signed an autograph for me. But why I will never forget that night is while that show was happening, thousands of miles away at his home, his daughter, his youngest daughter, passed away. She had gotten through the gate in the backyard and drowned in their swimming pool. So, I mean, while that concert was amazing, that special moment I had with John Blackwell, and the rest of those concerts were canceled because of that. So it's just one of those moments. I mean, you know, it's an emotion. I mean, while they're not the best ones, they're emotions that'll be with me forever.
Real quick before Mandy answers, Stacy says that was actually her first concert in Chicago when she was 2.
To see that same Prince show? It was the Musicology tour.
I'm not sure if it was the same one, but she did say Prince was her first concert in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Mine for me was, we're talking favorite concert or first concert?
Favorites.
Mine for me is actually my very first and my favorite concert, and it's Please Don't Go Girl. It'll ruin my whole world. New Kids on the Block.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I haven't really lived life. I think I can count how many concerts I've been to on one hand. I'm telling you, Slipknot's definitely not at the top of the list. Or Disturbed. Maybe Ozfest, or that time that I was 16 years old and I actually took my bra off and threw it out in the audience, and some 10-year-old probably had it on his wall for 5 years after. Who knows?
Next time we do this, though, we have to do first concerts because I have a heck of a story to tell you about my first one. Okay. But not today, but next Monday.
What is your favorite place to go in your free time? Lisa wants to know.
Mandy?
I'm lame. It's either my couch or to the gym, the YMCA. I don't really know this area that well. For as long as I've lived here, I don't really get out much. If you have any suggestions, let me know.
Mine's not so much a physical place, but, I think music heals a ton of us. And I remember my older sister showing me when we were kids, headphones were really big back then. They look like the things people who land planes wear.
They call them soup coolers back in the day. They're that big.
Actually, I call these soup coolers now. But it was to be immersed in music. And that could be just about anywhere. But if you create an environment in your home, that's my favorite place to go, is to get lost in music, whether it be with headphones to close out the rest of the world or to just be alone and doing that. I don't know. I mean, that to me is where I like to go when I have time.
I just like to pick up heavy stuff and put it down multiple times and feel good about myself after.
Sally Jean just wants to say hi. I just thought I'd pass that along.
What's up, SJ?
Tony wants to know, this is a question just for Steve, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl and whose shirt should he wear?
Whose shirt should he wear?
Yes.
And who is this?
Tony.
I know Tony. Tony actually wore a Dallas Cowboys shirt to church the day that the Packers played the Cowboys. And he said he was doing it to actually make fun of the Cowboys and give the Packers enough to win the game. I still don't 100% believe that that's why Tony did it, but he didn't let anybody see. He really sort of this is my deal here. I do want him to buy a Patriots shirt because I would like to see the Falcons win. I'm rooting for the division, and I can't stand Tom Brady.
Mandy, who's your Super Bowl pick?
Probably the Falcons also.
Dirty Birds!
Yeah, sorry, I don't like Tom Brady either.
How about Carmelina wants to know if you could have one superhero power, what would it be? Ooh, good one. That's gonna make you think a little
I don't know,
bit.
either want to fly or be invisible.
Can we call God a superhero?
I do not make the rules when it comes to God.
If you see God as your superhero, then yeah, absolutely.
If there's a superhero that can teach people to love more, I would do that. But I think God's the only one that can do that.
It's a superhero power.
Superhero power.
Did you say pooper hero?
Did I?
That's a different
There's
power.
a superhero that could make it easier to poop. Yes, that's
He's a
the
superhero.
That's it. I didn't mean to answer the question that way, but there you go.
I know this is called Ask Me Anything, where you can ask us anything, but we also can say anything.
Wow.
So just even more.
Pooper Hero, a.k.a. X-Lax. That would be Captain X-Lax. That's his name.
I'm guessing you wouldn't want to have any of Captain X-Lax's powers. I mean, unless you were really in dire need. Next question. Gosh.
Oh, that's all the questions we have for today.
That's it,
I
Rob?
think that's a great place to end
Okay.
this.
Have a super fine day. Thank you very much. We'll do this again next Monday just after 9.